Hey, what's up, you guys? It is Tyler. Welcome to the Tyler Williams channel. Welcome to another Walking Dead review. I am here with just me. It is 10:50 p.m. I'm 50 minutes after The Walking Dead aired. I was contemplating doing the review, and I was like, I need to do a review because I haven't done an episode 5 review. I don't want to just jump straight to episode 6. It's like, I guess if I miss one episode, the 16 episodes won't be that bad, right? So, all right, I just missed episode 5. I did end up watching episode 5. It was okay. Was nothing special. This episode, however, was also okay. Nothing special. We finally get to see what happened to Tara and Heath after months of not knowing where they are or what they're doing or whatever. So we finally get to see what happened to them. This episode kind of bounced back and forth between present time and like like how TV shows will bounce between real time and the past. Real time. They were doing it in this episode, but to the point where you didn't know if what part was in real time, what part was in the past. They actually did it cleverly because it's like one part where I thought they were in the past, they were actually in the present the whole time. I was like, here you are. So basically, the episode starts off with Tara washed up at sea, and I'm like, oh no, she got there. That's kind of weird. But I was like, okay. So Tara's at sea, and she's discovered by this kid, and I want to say she's a teenager. She looks very young. I know her name's Cindy. She looks very young. I don't know if she's a teenager or she's a young adult, but they come across Tara and basically take her back to someplace nearby, somewhere along the beach or the ocean. And basically, the girl Cindy leaves her a piece of fish, 2 water bottles, and like some type of like stick that's shaped and formed into a weapon. It's like a very long stick with like a razor sharp edge made out of stone or something. Basically, she left her weapon, some food, and some like water, and tried to leave her to survive on her own because she didn't want to leave her to die. The little girl on the other hand wanted to leave her to die. Cindy's like, nah, we're not gonna leave her to die. So they take her to safety, somewhat safety. And leave her there, and she kind of wanders off. Now, Tara was kind of awake the whole time because as soon as she left, her eyes opened up. She looks to the right. She sees the water bottle starts taking. I'm like, she was conscious. I mean, I'm sure she was unconscious when she got washed up. I think she was conscious when they discovered her because her eyes immediately opened when she left. Like, she kind of knew that she left. Like, she knew that she wasn't present. So that was smart on Tara's end. So Tara wakes up. She gets her stuff. She gets the stuff that's about her. She gets the fish, the water bottles, and what's it called? Spear. I'm going to call it a spear because that's what it was shaped like. Gets the water bottle, fish, and a spear. And she goes and follows the girl to this kind of like old hotel ocean hut. Basically, like, you know how in like Hawaii they have like these hotel huts where it's like multiple, what's the name of it? Multiple small little huts. Yeah, that's basically what it was, a community. She ran into it, and there was all women in this community. I was like, an all-women community. AWC. No, I'm just kidding. But all women were in this. I did see one little boy, but I was like, all right, one little boy, and I just saw women and women. Now, these women were kind of dressed up old and raggedy. Now, it is The Walking Dead, so it's kind of, you know. The community did look pretty safe. They knew what they're doing up until that part where I saw they had a shed full of guns, and I was like, whoa, they are packing right now. So they start getting the guns, and I'm like, all right, well, I don't know what's going on right now. Tara probably should just go while she can because she's going to run into the wrong person, and they're going to shoot her. Next thing you know, they grab the guns, and people just start running. I'm like, oh, God, they already know she's there. Next thing you know, a bullet went right through a tree. Now, Tara's next to him, like, yep, they know she's there. Tara's dead. Just as soon as we got to see her again, she's dead again. She's not dead again. She's now dead. So she's running off. gets cornered by them, trying to plead the fifth, like, oh, I didn't do anything. I just wandered here. I'm so sorry. If you let me go, I won't say anything. Then their leader comes by. I forgot the leader's name, but the leader comes by. She explains herself, explains why she didn't kill them because she said, we usually kill people like you right on the spot, but we didn't because my granddaughter discovered you and she saved your life and this and that. So we're going to find what to do with you, but until then, you're coming with us. So they brings her back to to their hut. All the meanwhile, we're doing this whole in the present and the past thing. Now, in the past, we see Tara and Heath in their RV talking. Heath was kind of talking about leaving because it's like, yeah, we can save a bunch of people. We're getting a bunch of this stuff, but it's like in the end, like I forgot what his monologue was, but it's like he's kind of like, why are we doing this? Basically, he's like, me and you can just go off. We can live on our own. We don't need to go back to them. Basically, Heath was having some seeds of doubt and going back to Alexandria. So they kind of exit out of the RV. They stumble upon this sand barricade, like a sand barricade. Like it was like a hill of just sand. And I'm like, a hill of sand. I look around, I see like kind of like military cars, you know, like the military trucks were like a big platform that a bunch of army men can just sit on, soldiers can just sit in, like those. And I'm like, see sand. I see those trucks. There's not a good sign. I feel like there's walkers inside that sand. So Tara, she sees a bag in the sand and she goes to pull it. I'm like, oh, well, great job there. So she pulls the bag and sand just goes, collapses, and there's like 5, 10, 15 walkers underneath the sand. I'm like, oh Lord, I knew this was going to happen. So the walkers arise from the sand. They're chasing down Tara and Heath. They don't get too far. They're trying to fight off the walkers. And then they kind of get cut off. We have Heath at one side of the bridge because they're on a bridge. Tara at the other side of the bridge. They're trying to fight the walkers off. The walkers kind of push Tara off the bridge and she falls into the ocean. Knocks her unconscious. And that's how we find out that she got to the ocean side. Now, back to the ocean side. Tara's now inside of this hut with these women. And they're talking about what to do with her. They bring her to like a dinner table where they kind of serve her dinner. And basically they're saying, we really don't keep visitors. We get rid of them rather quickly. We do not like chancing anybody coming through because of who we knew before. And we don't want anyone to know about us. So we just kill anyone who comes by, and it's worked so far. So we think, okay, we could just kill you. It's not like we would have much of an issue. Kara's trying to like, well, you can't just kill everybody who comes by because if you do that, then what good are you if you kill everyone who comes by? Because I'm sure there are some good people out there that may need help or might want to help, and you're just killing them off. And it's like, what about me? I came across by mistake, even though she kind of didn't come across by mistake. She came across by styling a girl, which is a good point. So I came across by mistake, and you were debating on killing me, and it's like I didn't mean to stumble across this. You were just here. I'm sorry, but it's like you killing off a bunch of people for a good cause, but it's their life you're killing off, and it's like some of them don't deserve it. She's kind of like trying to, get them to understand that you don't need to kill every single person who comes by, and you should just let me go. And I forgot. She did pop the question of why aren't there any men here? Because that was the question I was left asking the whole entire episode. Why are there no men here? Did they kill all the men? My first thinking was they probably killed all the men, which would make them. That was my first guess, but I was kind of wrong. So the Saviors came by. I guess they were at some other location. Saviors came by and killed all of their men. Every boy over the age of 10. I'm like, oh my God. So they kill 11 and 12 and 13-year-old boys too. This is disgusting. Right. Killed every boy over the age of 10 and took the women with them. and held them captive basically to be one of the saviors. And one night they got their stuff and they left because they didn't want to be there anymore. And they kind of found shelter at the ocean side. And ever since then, we've been trying to stray away from anyone because they don't want anybody, they don't want to chance the fact of anyone being the savior coming past and seeing where they are, leaving, telling Negan, Negan goes back, and then they go back to where they were the first time. So it kind of makes sense why they're killing all these people. But once again, they're also killing potentially innocent people. So that's explained. That's when Tara goes into a rant about you don't need to kill everybody goes by. And then they pop the question. They're like, oh, well, you can stay here. And Tara's like, huh? And they're like, yeah, you can stay here with us and we can shelter you, give you food. She's like, I know you look like a strong woman. You can probably give us some ideas. We can build a happy community here. And Tara's like, no, I don't want to do that because one, y'all killing a bunch of people who don't need to die. I'm sure everyone who comes back, like I said, I'm sure everyone who comes back here is not all evil. Two, I have people back home who rely on me or depending on me and are, relying on me to come back with food and stuff. And I do have a girlfriend back at home, Denise. I have friends. I have family. I can't stay here. And even if I wanted to stay here, I wouldn't stay here. So the leader's like, well, I was still not going to let you go. And Tara goes into, she goes and tells her about all these people. And they live in this community where, everyone's safe and sound and food and stuff. And the girl and the leader's like, okay, we'll send one of our girls with you to your place to scope it out. And if it's nice, we'll come over there. And if you're lying to us, she will kill you. Simple as that. So Cindy, the girl who saved Tara, she's like, I want to go. And the leader's like, no, you've done too bad too many times. You're staying here. And Tara ends up going with someone else. Now they're out, they're walking, and Tara turns heel. Tara like gets a knife, she tries to stab at her, and runs away, which was kind of smart on Tara's end, trying to keep her guard up. She doesn't know what she's heading into with this woman, this complete stranger, so she tries to kill her. Didn't really work because the girl got the upper hand, pointed the gun at her. The girl then, Tara's like asking questions. The girl then confessed about, the saviors and all that stuff and why we can't go back. Then Cindy comes out of nowhere and takes down the girl before she's able to kill Tara. Tara and Cindy, they go off, take Tara back to the bridge where her and Heath were. And Tara's like, oh, you can come with me. I'll keep you safe. You go back to Alexandria. And she's like, no, I'm just trying to get you there halfway at least. They already know where I am. They already know where I'm going. They're probably going to catch me or whatever. It's like, no, I got to go back. They're my people. They're my family too. So they kind of part ways there. Walking Dead trolled the hell out of us. They had a doppelganger of Heath. Looked like he was dead. Tara goes up to the doppelganger, realizes it's not Heath, and kills it. What happened else? Okay, so Tara, then that's when Tara kind of, went to Alexandria. She kind of found her way there. She thought she was the shit. She went through the sunglasses hut. She got her sunglasses, had her spear, walking like, oh yeah, shit, I made out alive. Oh yeah. And she goes through, meets up with Eugene. Eugene's crying, telling her everything that happened, and you see she's shook as hell. Her smile drops real quick, and then we see a scene with her and Rosita, who I want to hook up really badly. Like I'm shipping. What would be the name? Would it be Tozita or Sarah? No, not Sarah. Rara. Tozita Rara. Nah, I want to see, I don't know why, but I want to see Tara and Rosita as a couple. I don't know about you guys, but I do. So they're talking, basically, saying that they're really sorry. Rosita asks, like, is there anyone you came across or anyone with ammo? Did you find shelter? She's like, I need to find someone with ammo so I can go out and kill Negan, basically. And we're just left wondering. It goes silent for a minute. We're like, okay, is Tara gonna tell them? Because Tara's like, because Cindy's like, you need to swear not to tell anyone about us or where we were, because if that happens, people in our location, and that might lead to the Saviors finding us again. So you got to swear not to tell anyone where we are. And Tara's like, I swear. So we're sitting here like, okay, is she going to let her guard down? Tells Rosita in order for them to go and get ammo and break that swear, break that promise, and probably get people killed in the crossfire. Or is she going to stick to her word and not tell them, not tell Rosita, not benefit Rosita at all, and, you know, just say, oh, I wasn't anywhere. I didn't find any shelter. And she doesn't say anything. And I was like, thank God she didn't say anything, because I felt like if she would have said something, it would have ended badly for both parties. Surprisingly, she did not ask where Heath was. I was wondering that too. I'm like, okay. I'm sure Rosita went with them when they went on the trip to the in season 6, where they went to that place where all the what's it called, where Saviors were and killed them. I'm sure Rosita went on that mission too. So Rosita had to have known that Tara went with Heath to wherever. And not once did I ever hear Eugene or Rosita ask, hey, where's Heath? Is Heath okay? Is Heath still out somewhere? Is he dead? Like, they did not ask where Heath is. I'm like, damn, y'all just completely forgot about him. Okay, I see how it is. Tara didn't even bring anything up either about Heath. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like Heath didn't even exist after those first 10 minutes. But anyway, that was kind of the episode. I actually remembered it through and through. I don't think I forgot anything in this episode, so yay me. In terms of this episode, and in terms of all the Walking Dead episodes this season, this sits as one of the filler episodes. It does and it doesn't. The only reason why I say it doesn't is because we finally get to find out where Tara and Heath were after a whole season and a half of wondering. So we kind of got our questions answered there. We got to see a new community that could possibly come into play in the later season or later on in the season. We don't really know what's going to happen with them, and we saw them that one time. It could be a one-off, or we could possibly see them later in the season. Now, with Cindy, sorry about that, guys. Now, with the leader and the whole group, that's kind of a far stretch. With Cindy, who, you know, discovered Tara or whatnot, I think Cindy's going to come into the play later on in the season. Maybe she'll come across Tara somehow. And, you know, we could have a little story arc with Cindy and Tara going on. Maybe a little relationship. Who knows? They kind of cemented the seeds there with this episode. So that's cool. Other than that, this episode was nothing special. We didn't see any other group besides Tara and Heath. So, yeah, it was an okay episode. If you didn't watch the episode, unless you wanted to know what happened to Tara and Heath, you didn't miss anything, and you probably don't need to watch this episode unless you wanted to know what happened to Tara and Heath, which most of you probably did. So, that being said, thank you all for watching this review of The Walking Dead, Season 7, Episode 6. I love you guys. I will talk to you all later. Going to be trying to put up some more videos. This channel has not been as active lately because this is around the season for my finals in college. So I've been, you know, doing a lot of homework, doing a lot of studying, doing a lot of work. So that's why I haven't been pumping out videos as often as I used to. So once mid-December, late December comes around, then you'll see more videos coming from me. Until then, this channel is not going to be as active as it once was, but don't trust me. We're going to start getting back more active once December comes around. So once again, thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you all later. See you in the next video. Peace out.